What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Raw Thoughts, where I give you my raw thoughts. I'm going to pick up where we left off with Black's Law Dictionary, okay? Um, Let me say this before I go any further. Just like Black's Law, Webster's Dictionary, Oxford Dictionary, okay? These are lawyers and criminals that wrote this stuff, okay? Not for us. Not only that, if you've been following me for some time, I told you already that they're changing vocabulary words. They're adding words, they're taking words away, they're manipulating it and turning it around to eventually criminalize the word, and it's going to be pointed back at you, the American people. Okay, so just keep that in mind whenever you are going through this stuff, okay? Because a prime example, the word Antifa. A lot of people think that Antifa is an organization, it's or some kind of type of ideology. It's a word that literally means anti-fascist. Right? And I pray to God out there that you watching this video are anti-fascist, okay? But you have to understand that they're criminalizing the word. Whenever you go to Google or you go to any other platform or look at it, they're going to add some stuff in there. A far right-wing movement, far left-wing movement, or whatever the case may be. They're going to add some stuff in there to manipulate it, right? Because, again, if you're still playing voting, I don't know why. It's just an illusion of choice. Y'all are still sound asleep if you're talking about voting. Okay, if you are anywhere awake out there, okay, voting should not even be anywhere on the platform. Okay, how many times have we catch them cheating? So you want to still go to the voting polls? Come on, man. There you go. All right, but anyway, Black's Law Dictionary. I'm gonna open it up this time, but we're gonna get on one word, okay? And that word is treason. Treason, because 216 members of Congress voted to integrate Israel's military with the U.S.'s military. You know what I'm seeing here? I'm visualizing, if people don't wake the hell up and stand on their rights and stand on business, is that a lot of U.S. military soldiers are not just going to follow orders like that because they live in these communities, they have families, friends, you know what I'm saying? So they're not going to do this. You'll have a very small that'll be like, hey, run, sir! And they'll just follow orders, right? But it's going to be them IDF soldiers. IDF soldiers. And y'all are so worried about making enemies with Islam, right? Because they're giving you the face of that enemy. So they're giving you this, and you're worried about Islam, right? And Islam just wants to live in peace, just like we do. You know, fun fact is Islam has never attacked U.S. on U.S. soil. It's amazing how Islam's a problem all of a sudden. But I digress. Anyway, treason. Like 216 members of our own Congress. Like, what are we doing here? So I suggest, guys, y'all pay attention and understand what's going on, because just like Webster's Dictionary, Oxford Dictionary, and Black's Law Dictionary, they're changing the words around to benefit them, not you. Let's look at treason. All right, we got treason. I want y'all to take a screenshot of it right now because I want y'all to read it, not me. Okay, I've already read it. But I want to ask you a question, though. Does it seem to me, because I'm not educated at all. I was just a pure athlete in high school and a little bit in college, but schoolwork, wasn't for me. Memorization. But does this seem that whoever wrote this, they get to call, or the government gets to call who the treason people are, or what treason is, or the definition of treason? It doesn't seem like we, the people, have any authority right here, or you know what I'm saying? Like, seems like they just turned it around. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Leave it in the comment section, especially if you have a Black's Law Dictionary, a different edition than the 6th. This is the 6th edition. Look up the word treason in yours. What does it say? If you have it in there, please screenshot it. Drop it in the comment section. Let's compare notes here. Okay? But you know, we're the crazy ones because we're spewing misinformation or disinformation, right? When it clearly says right here, right? It is important to keep in mind. Oh, shucks. I hate coming with receipts. It's crazy. It says right here, because in fact, the Constitution's very narrow. Yeah, narrow. We all know how narrow it is, right? Because, I mean, let's face it, what would we consider treason again? All right, let's see how much treason we can check off here. Elections, well, there's election fraud. We've caught them cheating on elections multiple times, right? So that's treason. Free speech, I hope this video gets out, right? You know what I'm saying? Check mark on that one. Freedom of press, wow. Same thing with freedom of speech, right? We have no freedom of press, only unless you're a major corporation, so that's another check mark of tyranny right there. Right to assemble, amazing how that works, but they call you Antifa and they label you a domestic terrorist for protesting your government. They call you Antifa, which literally means anti-fascist, right? That's literally what the word means, and pray to God that you're anti-fascist. Okay, check mark on that one. Due process. I'm just looking for due process, right? Because I don't even know what that is, so we can just go ahead and check that off as treason as well, okay? Separation of powers, good God. Do I check, please, right? Okay, judicial review. Again, we don't even have a judicial system, okay? So that's treason alone right there. So check mark on that one for treason. And ability to amend the Constitution. Who? Because sure as ain't you. Ain't we the people, I promise you that. So check mark on that shit. You live in a fictitious world. You live in a treasonous world. Until you start understanding that everything that's in place is not for you. It's not for your benefit. It's for theirs. And all of y'all that are just continuously following orders, the cops, attorneys, lawyers, judges, DAs, all y'all people that play the role of politician, because I know that gets to a level that you got to know what the hell's going on. You got to know. And again, in the age of information, it sits right here in your palm of your hand. This crystal ball, ignorance is a choice. You can use this for good. You can turn a blind eye to it while the people are continuously getting knowledge on this and learning how the hell y'all are screwing us over, screwing the American people. But y'all want to continue this way? You want to continue this route? Because us, the American people, are actually doing our jobs by performing. We're signing the contracts because you need our signature to create the credits, to buy the house, to buy the vehicles. You need our signature. You need that. But y'all are the ones that are not performing. Y'all are the ones that are not performing. And a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are starting to take back their sovereignty. We're not going to take this shit anymore. Stand up, people. Because if you don't start asking questions, somebody's going to start answering them for you. And if you don't start standing on your rights, they will take them away from you, like they've been doing. I love you. I'll see y'all in the next Raw Thoughts. Later.